He pulls the drawer open and the drawer is filled with cough drops. I mean, the whole drawer. He starts grabbing just handfuls of them. So I said, do you got a bad cough or something? I had to go on a call between two male lovers. They had a domestic dispute. It was only yelling, so nothing physical. That's our favorite as cops because we separate them. Nobody gets arrested. Not a big deal. What had happened is one of the lovers had cheated on the other. They were highly intoxicated with alcohol, which is common. And so they were yelling and screaming. Neighbors had called. So when I knocked on the door, there's an officer and I knocked on the door. It flung open and he said, come on fucking in. And he stormed right back at his lover and started screaming at him. Well, we separated him as we do normally as cops. So there's no violence. And then I told the guy, I said, listen, I know he cheated on you. It's traumatic, but the best way for tonight, so you don't get arrested or he doesn't, is for you to leave, take a bag, come back tomorrow when you're sober. Usually people tell us, it's my house, I'm not leaving, becomes more problematic. Andrew said, nope, I'll leave. I'll get my stuff. No problem. I don't want to be around him. Perfect as a cop. This is great.
Right.
So what we do is we give them 15 minutes or so to grab their stuff. I always give them more because I always felt bad. You're getting booted out of your own house. So we grabbed this big army duffel bag, went to the bathroom, grabbed some stuff, went to the bedroom, grabbed a pillow, some clothes, things like that, went over to his nightstand. And cops follow close, not because we're creepers or weird. It's just that there's guns, knives, everything.
Sure, yeah.
We have to be very careful. We don't know these individuals. So we kind of just follow you around while you grab stuff.
Yeah, we're the ones that know what's in the side of our bedroom drawers. Exactly. Come on, guys.
And that way, if we have to act.
Right,
and
right.
I've been in situations where people have grabbed guns before. So he goes up, he pulls the drawer open, and the drawer is filled with cough drops, the packets. I mean, the whole drawer. But he starts grabbing these and put them in the duffel bag. I mean, just handfuls of them. I'm a sarcastic cop. I have to know. I can't just watch this, why he's dumping all these cough drops, all cough drops in there. So I said, dumbly of me, do you got a bad cough or something? And so he paused and he looked at me as he's stuffing these in his bag. And he said, you don't know what these are for? And I said, no. And so the next question he asked, do you like blowjobs? Well, that's an odd question for a cop in a domestic situation. I can't really answer that. So I almost froze up. Now he's in control of the situation.
Right. He's interrogating me now.
Yeah. He immediately looks at my hand. He sees my wedding ring and he says, does she like giving blowjobs? Like he's all over me. I can't even answer. Like this guy was quick. I was like, damn, I'm frozen. It's not good for cops to be frozen.
No, even in Alaska.
So then he says, you take a Hall's cough drop or any cough drop. Menthol's the best. You put one in your mouth, you perform oral sex, and it's the best oral sex you've ever had in your life. I'd never heard this before in my life.
Me neither.
Never thought about it. Never even knew cough drops were used that way. And he kept going on and on about it. And I said, Andrew, I appreciate it, but I don't need any sexual tips from you. You got to get your stuff and we got to go. By this time, we were very, friendly. There was no yelling anymore. And so as we left, I met the officer at the door and Andrew says to me, I hope you like it. And he walks away. He walks down to his car to leave. So the other officer says, like what? So now I got to tell him the blowjob cough drop story. And so the officer says, do you think it works? And I was like, how the hell am I supposed to know if it works? Long story short, this goes viral in the police department. And I think every cop went and got cough drops for their relationships and tried it.